Hey guys, Ahsoka just got dropped off, the one that you hear whining and just kind of all over the place. I haven't done anything with her yet, so everything is free game at this point. So I want to show you from start to finish our first session with her. I have her all leashed up, so she's on a 20-foot long line that's secured to me on a 6-foot slip lead, and our e-collar that we're going to start doing some introduction to tone work. I show our full setup of this in this process in our Mindset Over Obedience course. So if you need additional details and support on that, head on over there and get yourself signed up. But otherwise, I'm going to get going with Miss Ahsoka and bring you guys along for the ride. So make sure I get my leash all adjusted. Okay, ma'am, ready to get to work? What are we smelling? What are we smelling? All right. Let's do this. See how many times I get tangled. Ahsoka! Good! Ahsoka! Good! Ahsoka! Good! Yeah. Not worried about the jumping at this point. Ahsoka! Good! Ahsoka! Good. Good. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Good. It's okay. Good. 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 It's okay. One more time. Good. It's okay. Good. Here I'm going to start introducing a little low stim step. Ahsoka, good, good. It was an 8. Ahsoka, good. Ahsoka, good. Ahsoka, good. Ahsoka, Ahsoka, good. 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 Okay. Good. Her owner has actually started some e-collar work with her already. Ahsoka. Good. Good. Busy body. Ahsoka. Good. No stim there. That was just tone. Ahsoka. Good. Wow. Ahsoka! Ahsoka! Good! Oh. Okay, this is exciting. Ahsoka! Get that leash off your head. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You are a busy body. Ahsoka. Good. I'm going to start to lessen the gap. Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Good. That I allow her to go past. Ahsoka. Good. 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 Ahsoka. Good. Notice how I'm also bringing my energy down because she got so amped working, which is great. Ahsoka. Good. Come down to my number a little bit. I've got a 12. That's okay. Good. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yay. Look at you. It's okay. Good. Down at a 4 now. how I'm knowing where to put my numbers. I want the slightest response for her. I'm not looking for like, Ahsoka! Sorry, I gotta pay attention here. Good. I'm looking for it just to be enough for it's like a tiny tap on her shoulder. Ahsoka! Good. Good. Good job. Good. You're getting my cardio in. Ahsoka! Good. Ahsoka! There, come to 10. Good. Ahsoka! Good, just tone. Ahsoka! Good. Ahsoka! Stem. Ahsoka! Good. Good. Very good. In all of that turning that I was doing, I used the stem once. And it was when I saw like major, are you kidding? I am obsessed. It's when I saw like the major deviation from me, if I knew I just needed to get her mindset where I was looking for it. But otherwise it was just tone, body language, tone, body language. So Ahsoka, tone, good. Again, I don't care what side she's on right now. This is not heel, this is not recall. This is just strictly start to follow me off leash. Of course, she's on leash for safety. Ahsoka, good. Just tone. It's just building up that recognition of tone moving towards you. Ahsoka, good, mama. Good. Oh, also, you are a doll. Ahsoka, good. Tell me again why people think that color training ruins your relationship. Ahsoka, good. Good. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Good training doesn't ruin your relationship, it strengthens it. Yay. Yay. Ahsoka. Good. Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Good. I'm at a 3. I've been up and down. Ahsoka. Right there, I just dialed up to a 5. Ahsoka. Good. Are you tired? I'm starting to condition my shush snap with a low tap as settle, settle. So if you noticed, I would walk, tap. And she would slowly start moving with me and slowing down with me and checking in with me. That's what we're looking for. Versus it being like forward just means forward. Because right now, for her, that's what it means. Is on a leash is like drag forward. Pull forward, be held back, and that's why she's so leash reactive, is that barrier of the leash with constant pressure is causing her to be much more forward with her state of mind. So that's what I'm working on right now, is state of mind. Let's go. So she's distracted by a big truck at her neighbor's house, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. Ahsoka! Have to dial up a little there. Good! I dialed up to a 7. Ahsoka! Good. You're stepping on the leash. You're stepping on the leash. Good. When I turn, I'm going to catch a real, like, that's all fine. Good girl. If she really goes forward, I'm going to do my shush tap. Ahsoka. Ahsoka. Good. Good. See what she gives me. Like that she's checking in. Good. I like that. I like that, honey. Okay, let's not step there too much. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're doing so good. All right, let's see what she does when I do a little bit of the shorter leash work with her on it. I started that way, but I dropped the leash. I just want to make sure I'm giving really clear communication of what the tone and movement towards me means. So I usually start with my shorter leash, drop it, get a little bit of movement in with the long line, and then go back to this a little bit to make sure I can give a little bit extra leash guidance if needed. And just start to shorten the gap. That's okay. Good. So it's just as if I was doing like tongue pressure. It's okay. So it's tongue pressure. Good. Tongue pressure. Good. Good. That's my girl. Tongue. Good. Tongue. Good. This will start to shape heel. Hey. It's okay. Good. It's okay. Good. All tone. I haven't used stim at all here. I've probably used stim with her on this session 10 times, and we've been working for quite a while. It's okay. Good. It's okay. Good. When I choose to use this stim is when like I can tell we're really at a sticky tone. Like she's not moving towards me. Her state of mind is really hyper fixated on something else. Good. So then that little light, again, this has all been super low numbers, just gets the attention that I'm looking for. It's okay. Good. It's okay. Especially when I was using just the long line, right? Didn't have as much leash pressure. It's okay. Good. That's good. It's okay. Good. And it's not because I'm avoiding using the e-collar pressure. We're going to do a ton more of that. It's just day one. I really want to work with the tone as much as possible. It just build some of that reliability of working on following me. But we're going to do a lot more stim stuff just so that we're really conditioning her of how to turn it on, turn it off. It's okay. I'm tired. Shh. So right here, I'm going to do a little stay stuff with her before we work on the kennel manners. So again, I don't care about the obedience she's in, even though her owner has definitely done some great foundational work with her. I'm just going to ask her to stay right where she is. So stay. And a super low number. I'll talk you guys through what I do if and when I use. Good. Look at that body. You're beautiful. Good. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Good. Stay. Stay. Shush. Snap. Tap. At a 4. And step spatial pressure back to her. Very good. And I don't have super high expectations of the dog on day one. So all of this is beautiful and perfect. And we'll obviously build over this in the 2.5 weeks that she's with us. Yay! Wow, you're really smart. I thought you would be. I thought you would be, Mama. Are you the most precious baby in the whole wide world? Yes, I tell every dog that, but you really are. You really are. You really are. Oh, does that feel good? Yeah, it feels so good. I love it too. I love it too. Stay. My shush really starts to slow them down on day one. Stay. Again, I didn't ask for sit, but I asked her to stay in that spot. So I don't care if she goes back into a sit. I just want her to stay reliable in that space. Shush, tap, spatial pressure. Stay. That truck is distracting, isn't it? Good. Moving away from where the truck is, and I'm not asking her to look at me. I'm just waiting until she organically is choosing to versus fixating over on the truck. I'm just marking that with good. Patience is your best friend when you're working with dogs. Back in by our little other dog friends in here and see how we do. Sofa. Good. I want to start discouraging the forging ahead with every direction that we go, because I don't want it to be like training on, training off, where it's like, oh, we're moving to the next space so Ahsoka can pull forward. No, I don't want it to be like that. I just want it to be like, hey, learn how to move with me and yield good when on the leash and everything like that, so we can create a more mindful Ahsoka when it comes to decision making. That's okay. As you guys will see at the drop-off video, highly leash reactive to other dogs. So we need to really work on getting her to a follower mindset with people that are trying to give her leadership. Not totally concerned on her fixated on the other dogs right now. We'll work on all of that, unless she started like losing her mind or something. It's okay. Let. Good. Good. What you'll notice when we're working on things like this, like she's going, I'm at a 7. Good. She goes into the kennel and she's immediately disconnected, and then she's going to step out, and I'm interrupting that. Now she's naturally starting to look at me. Good. That's what we're looking for. And are we having super high expectations of her in the crate right now? No. But all I'm letting her know is like, we just don't step out without permission. We're not asking for her down or anything like that in it thus far. But you can see why this state of mind currently would not serve her overall. Like, we don't want her to constantly be fixated on the other dogs and things like that, but it's day one. We've got to definitely manage our expectations, but also start to teach her what expectations are expected here in our setting. So she's starting to test that boundary again of like the full head out. She's really fixated on Birdie. Giving her opportunities to learn. That's the way that I look at it, is these are all teaching opportunities. Good. Much better response that time. It was just one paw out, shush, tap, spatial pressure towards her, stepped right back in. Good. When we're talking a 7 out of 100, you guys, most people, most humans aren't even feeling that number. It is just a light little like, hey, attention, attention. That's all that this is. It's not like correction level or anything like that. Is it a all in the dog's perception and how we're introducing this to give them the information that they need to be successful. She's going to keep trying to see like what what is allowed, what opportunity she has in this kind of setting. And that's how I love to teach dogs, is like, let's give you opportunities to be a part of the decision-making process, and I'll give you information of agreeing and disagreeing, of what we're looking for to help you learn what the clear expectations are in our setting, and then we're going home. Good. Anytime she checks in with me, I'm marking it good. Definitely very, okay, Birdie, you're looking great. Okay. Please tell me you're getting Birdie too. People are gonna love you even more. Good. Just totally like trying to figure it all out. Good girl, Remy. Good. You're so cute. Proud of you. Good. This is what I'm looking for. Being more tuned in and aware of where I am. Like, is there a human here? Good. That's what we're looking for. Not this like, well, let me just keep doing everything that my mind and state of mind is driving me to do, and just taking a step back and slowing down. That's what she's here for. Good. Grabbing a leash is not an invitation to pop out. And she'll learn that. Good. Good. Good, honey. That's very good. You are so smart. And you are getting all tangled. You are getting all tangled. I take the long line off. Okay, let's go. Kennel. Start calling it kennel. Good. I can't do face. Good. Bye-bye. Good. Very good. That's great. That's great. Turning my back, but definitely keeping my peripherals on her. I also like to act like I'm not really paying attention, but of course I am. Good. Birdie, down, honey. Stretching. Birdie, down. Good girl. Good, Soka. Good. Which one you farted? Good. 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 Ahsoka. Hang on. Good. She's very, very human friendly, if you're curious. Good. Good. Good job, Bubba. It's okay. Good. Very good. I'm not obviously leaving her on the leash, but I want to see what shutting the door does. So again, this is all day one stuff. So it's like, if I can't shut the door and walk around and leave the dog, we have more work to do before we do that. Rem, what you looking at, honey? Good. And she is kennel trained. She goes in a kennel at home, but again, that doesn't always mean anything when the dogs get here, because again, it's a new setting. All dogs get a little like, oh, well, let me try to push this boundary, all of that. So that is a big first session for her, and we're going to kind of keep it at that. If there's anything that comes up with the kennel stuff, we'll keep you posted on it, but otherwise, she's gonna be a quick study. Thanks, guys.